Hey guys, Colin here once again, and today I am not going to talk about anything comic book related on my channel, which I know seems like a surprise, but I I am going to talk about something that is more personal to me. My disability, cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy to me is very personal, and and I feel like it doesn't get talked about very much. So I'm gonna talk about it right now. Okay, first off, cerebral palsy is not a disease like cancer. It can't be caught. That's a huge misconception about it. It can happen at birth, like in like so like something with the brain. It's too complicated. Some other than the brain when I was born. It's a it's very scientific, but cerebral palsy is not just one condition. It's actually an umbrella term for four conditions. Let's see. The four conditions are spastic, which is the most common. It is in the upward part of 70% of cases, which is basically the one I've got. It affects my hands and my legs. There's a which it cancer basically causes brain damage. Acetoin, I hope I said that right. Of it's basically it acetoin basically causes lesions on the brain, and there's this fourth kind, which is like a mix of the three previous. And honestly, I had this thing called spastic quadriplegia, which is basically, yeah, affects all four of my muscles. But cerebral palsy can affect speech, can affect eating, can affect the brain, can affect just almost any part of the body. It can be a challenge. There is no cure for it, but I have heard of some science researchers trying to develop a cure. Yeah, good luck with that. But through some physical therapy, occupational therapy, it can be treated. like almost like. And the good thing about cerebral palsy, although honestly I felt it a little bit. Cerebral palsy does not progress, although I'm pretty sure in my case it does a little bit, but I've seen cases where people are confined to wheelchairs. They can't eat. They can't speak for themselves. They can't go to the bathroom. They can't. Cerebral palsy is like cerebral palsy to me. It's almost like a coin flip. You either get really lucky, like me, with the ability to speak, walk, use the hands. Because the doctors told my parents when I was just born that I wouldn't be able to walk or talk or speak or. And then there's the other side of the coin where it's like I said, people are confined to wheelchairs. They can't speak. They can't eat or talk. People just don't quite get it. I mean, just last week when I was in Savannah with my family, this really weird dude came up to me and my family, said that we can heal your palsy, and honestly, I just laughed in his face because there's no cure. It's permanent. It's almost like a mutation in the. It's almost like a mutation in the brain, in a way. Like that part of the neural pathways of the brain, at least that cerebral palsy affects, can like those brain pathways. Oh god, I'm just the neural pathways, the connected brain tissue that those that I'm losing the words here. That tells those sensors in your brain to like walk and use your hands. They can be really messed up. Like with me, I have no balance in my core or trunk area, so I had to use a walker to walk. And honestly, and I just read something this morning that said like me, that said that, cause for years now, thankfully those have stopped. I've had seizures, like epileptic seizures. Thankfully those have stopped for almost 8 years now. I went out the seizure medicine I've been taking since I was 2 years old to stop having seizures, and they just grew out of me, the seizures, and honestly, I wanted to make this video because people have requested for me to make this video. Thank you so much. But honestly, I wanted to make this video just to raise awareness. Go online, do research, go read the medical journals about this stuff. Get the word out, because cerebral palsy is barely talked about. I mean, sure, yes, but it is, but it's not talked about enough. It's like it gets hard, but if you have cerebral palsy like me, and even if you don't, do not give up. Understand? Do not give up. It may be a struggle, and yes, I still struggle with it on a daily basis. I will for the rest of my life, and I've accepted that. But the reason we are for years I've thought my disability was a curse when I was little, but I told myself years ago, it's a gift. I was put sure, there may be challenges like physical, and there's like some like social challenges like drooling can be associated with it. Speech impediments sometimes, if you have a varying degree of it. There's economic challenges because the wheelchairs, the walkers, the therapy, it gets expensive. There's all sorts of these challenges, social, economical, like, and it's like, and there are celebrities with cerebral palsy out there. R.J. Mint, who played Walter White Jr., Bryan Cranston's character son on Breaking Bad, who they used his disability in the show, has cerebral palsy himself. Josh Blue, the comedian, he has cerebral palsy. Michael Fowler from ABC's Speechless. I've not seen that show. He has cerebral palsy, which I've not seen that show, but it looks awesome. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. And there's so many resources, so many so many outlets. It's just not talked about enough. So hopefully this video reaches people. It helps people understand, like, non-disabled people. And it helps empower those with cerebral palsy to speak, even if they don't have a voice. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I swear the next video I make will be about counts. You guys are the best. You are awesome. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to make this video. You guys are the best. Peace out. Y'all are awesome. Bye.